What a day to be a Demon Deacon. This is a special place.
It's not for the faint of heart. It's not easy.
What's right in front of you right now?
Yeah, I definitely struggled a lot trying to make that new culture.
It's the off-season in Winston-Salem. The weight room is quiet. The offices are dark. The indoor facility is empty. But a new era is on the horizon.
Jake Dickert.
Jake Dickert. Jake Dickert.
Jake Dickert.
Jake Dickert. Jake Dickert was announced as the 33rd head football coach of your Wake Forest Demon Deacs.
What a day to be a Demon Deacon. I'm so fired up to be the 33rd head football coach at the prestigious Wake Forest University. I look forward to taking our Wake Forest football program into new heights in the new era of college football.
It was definitely a very unique time. You know, I think you have the excitement of getting the job, trying to build connections with the team.
Yesterday, I got an amazing opportunity to finally meet with the team. I got to share with them a vision. Okay, and the biggest thing I wanted to share with them is our mission here at Wake Forest and our football program is to build champions while relentlessly competing for championships.
I remember that initial first Zoom before I got on the plane, just trying to set the tone and, you know, just exciting to see a first-class facility.
The facilities at Wake Forest are really nice.
This is gotta be one of the best facilities in the country. Oh boy. Oh, this is where it's at right here, guys. Ho, 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 ho. Who's going deep first? To the post. Yeah.
You know, just excited to get the family here and get started. So, you know, just awesome to get everyone here.
I just love the kind of coaches that have moved up the ranks, Pack, that have taken the appropriate steps.
My journey to Wake Forest really starts in a small town in Wisconsin. I've had an amazing opportunity throughout my whole journey to coach at every level of college football.
In a matter of hours, a small-town kid from Wisconsin has become the face of Deaktown.
I think the biggest thing is you really understand a place when you understand its people. Finally get an opportunity to meet some of the main donors and boosters and people that really care about Wake Forest. I think you get a really great feel for the place, and alignment is everything.
You know, I think the biggest thing, you know, that I want to share just about John and the process is it was extremely thorough. The biggest thing that drew me in is the vision, right? There's a vision from the top down, and that doesn't just start with one person, right? It starts with everybody on this Zoom. It starts with all faculty, alumni, and people that are really invested in Wake Forest University. This is a special place. This is a special place. Today, walking in this building was something that I've never seen before. This is excellence exemplified in every step of the way.
But for him to come to the ACC, you got the footprint, you got a stable environment, you got a place you can recruit to.
Right, so now I get one of the best regions of the country to recruit football players. It's one of those things where I'm just fired up to have this type of recruiting base, and you understand exactly how you match the talent with the academics, with the character traits. Like, this is gonna be a slam dunk.
While some are enjoying the holiday season, for Coach and his new staff, there's no time to relax.
You know, this changing landscape of college football, we're rolling up our sleeves. You know, as soon as we're done with these questions, it's immediately to the players. The priority was and always has been is to retain the roster. We executed that to the best we could. I brought a lot of our staff from Washington State and we'll continue to fill it in. And then obviously in a short order to attack the portal the way we did and sign 19 guys over the course of the last 4 days. It was really something, you know, that hasn't been done a lot here at Wake Forest.
The new era is underway, and with an impressive roster assembled, it's time to bring the team together.
Uh-oh, what are you looking for? How can I help you?
Oh, what's up, Coach? How you doing?
Are you doing good? All right, everybody good? All right, okay, a few things, because we're going to start from start. We're going to teach you a little bit about everything that we do. Okay, everybody ready? Okay, put a smile on your face. We're ready to go. Okay, here we go. Let's yell now. Here we go. Oh! 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 Team ready! Team ready! Team ready! Oh, everyone fired up? Guys, there are plenty of people in this room you do not know. My job is to create collisions within our football team that builds our culture. Okay, it's really, really important. The one thing that we will do today and in everything we do going forward, okay, is we are going to start from start. It's an opportunity to learn and grow for everybody.
To finally get a chance to meet everybody in person was something really special. It was a good way to launch it. You know, I think we had a really cool quote in there about, you know, making sure that we launch things the right way.
Nick Anderson, why don't you stand up and tell everyone this quote, man, loud and proud.
If you're an inch off on landing, no big deal. If you're an inch off on takeoff, you missed the moon by 1,000,000 miles.
Okay, right now is our launch. Today is our first day. And it's about the way that we're going to do it really special going forward. Your job is to start from start and engage in that process because we're going special places. Okay, and you got to believe it, you got to see that, and you got to understand how we're going to do it, and we're going to detail that in each and everything that we do. The biggest thing in our program is this one word that everyone uses, and it is culture. Okay, what you think, say, and do every day represents our culture. I want everyone to write this down. Connection is our edge. We're going to detail that as we go throughout this program, but connection is our edge. Okay, connected teams are dangerous teams. Okay, connected teams are dangerous teams. So as you engage in our process, in our new Wake Forest, and what we're doing going forward, you will find that you will love this culture.
Connection is a team's edge. With a strong blend of first years, returners, and transfers, it's important to build this team's chemistry from day one.
Now, the biggest thing, when you come to work, man, you gotta enjoy what you do. Okay, but the biggest thing is, one of our core values we'll talk about is competition. Okay, whether we're at dodgeball, whether you're in the classroom, whether you're out here in the field, you're either competing or you're not.
The energy in the facility is evidently high. It's Coach Ben and his staff's job to maintain that energy as they begin to put this roster to the test in the weight room.
One of the first things I told the team, one of my expectations for winter is for y'all to make mistakes. So one of the main things I want to get done was for these young men to enjoy the weight room, to enjoy the process, for it to be a place that they wanted to be, and to come in and be okay with making mistakes, but then allow us to illuminate the mistake and correct it so that you can get better.
Coach Ben and those guys and his staff, they definitely had impacted my life instantly since they got here. I've definitely felt I've taken steps to be a better DeMond, and that's definitely a testament to the guys Coach Ziegler brought.
One of my main things is creating an environment they want to be a part of.
The assistants in the weight room do a great job of pushing you, joking around with you. You can have fun talks with them.
Those guys have been incredibly insightful. The attention to detail that we were doing and explaining the why, what we're doing each exercise.
More of a fundamental and understanding, putting us into spot to where we understand why we're doing this, not just because we're just doing it just to do it.
We did DEXA scans pre and post training. We saw really significant changes in their body composition, and that's a testament to the guys putting the work in. There's no special formula that I have. I just felt their attitude towards the workouts was one of the best things I saw change. They seemed excited to come to the weight, and they seemed excited to compete.
The energy that we've had has been unbelievable. The 6 a.m. group, you can't tell the difference between them and the 10 a.m. group that was coming in. As a man, if you love to be challenged and you love to be tested, like that's something that we all can, grasp and be willing to attack daily.
I think one of the most important people in our organization, is Coach Anna Keone and that strength staff. They are not just strength staff coaches, they're mentality coaches. And I think anytime you have a good football team, you have to have a great mentality, and it is trained.
If we can bring this energy, this enthusiasm, this execution, every single time we come here, we're going to get some really complex stuff. We have a lot of fun. So I'm going to challenge you guys to bring this every single day.
I think a lot of the times coaches, when things aren't quite going right in a workout, they think it's not good. I don't necessarily see things that way. I think when something isn't going well, that's actually when you can really begin to illuminate what might be better. So for me, the best turning points throughout the winter was on Fridays, we do a Freaky Friday workout, a sled workout, a shuttle workout, and it's not for the faint of heart. It's not easy.
We cannot accomplish anything in this room if we don't have the proper belief. Belief is not wishing. Belief is not hoping. Okay? Belief is founded in hard work. What are you willing to do? It's not what you want to do. It's what you're willing to do each and every day. In 20 minutes, about to go do something really, really hard together. Okay, it won't be easy. It will test your mettle. We're going to aggressively attack this process every day.
Outside of being tested in the weight room, Coach Dickert and his staff will put this team to the test during winter conditioning.
Attack right now! What's right in front of you right now?
Going out there, for me, I definitely struggled a lot, but the camaraderie of the team is what these coaches also instilled in us, and so the way guys uplifted me.
And we were doing stuff as a team. It was hard, but it really brought us together, and I think it was good, especially because we had a bunch of new guys and trying to make that new culture.
Everything you do matters. Everything you do matters. You got to make sacrifices, man. Sacrifice who you are for who you could become.
So from the first Friday to the second Friday, they destroyed that second Friday workout.
Let's go, dude, let's work.
And it was still as hard. The sets and the reps didn't change. The amount of weight on the sled didn't change. But they started encouraging each other.
These cultures on both sides, offense and defense, it's meshing. It's allowing us to be more connected than I think we've ever been.
Winter workouts, ultimately as a team, is something I felt that brought us so close because it's hard things. They always instill in us that doing hard things together is what's going to help us win those big games.
It's that time that we all talk about, man. Okay, there's only one quarter in the game where you can win the game. Can you win the game after the first quarter? Can you win the game after the second quarter? Okay, but surely you can win it after the third. No, it's after the fourth. Okay, so you're gonna go through something hard together. I want to see who rises. I want to see who's built for the challenge. I want to see who's gonna step up and be part of this team.
Games are won and lost in the fourth quarter. Winter conditioning, nicknamed fourth quarter workouts, are designed to push the team to its max. If you can't win in the dark, you can't expect to win under the lights.
The conditioning level was higher, the expectation was higher. We were just pushed to a new level of working out and trying to prepare our bodies for this coming season.
We pushed more weights, we added more reps, we did a lot more running than they were used to. So I think that's something that they've really adapted to, and I think they're gonna see how that work is gonna lead to really great success on the field.
We don't have time. Spring ball's almost here. We'll take you to your breaking point every day, man. And that's why we're gonna get what we all want. Yeah, but you guys need to come together. We gotta bridge the gap from being just a team of individuals, right, to a team of someone that's gonna go out there and work. Okay, the result of a great connection is a trust that goes beyond the game. Our connection and how connected we are to each other will be tested 12 Saturdays a year. Okay, all of us as individuals are just like this rod, man. Okay, we're working hard, we're scoring, we're tough, right? We're good players, we're here for a reason. Sometimes we're easy to break. It's hard on your own, right? Just to show up and just feel it, right? I'm easy to snap sometimes when I'm by myself. There's this thing called trust. Okay, then when you do it right, bonds us together. When we trust each other, man, we're unbreakable when we stay together. Hey, but that is what connection does, man. But you have an obligation to each other every day to show it to each other. We gotta bond each other together. We're 8 weeks into this.
Time is of the essence. You never have enough of it. For this group, the last 3 months have been a whirlwind.
Whenever we got to meet Coach Dickert, it was just a great energy, something that you want to be around and be a part of. And it just really excited me for what this can be. I love Wake Forest. I want to be here. You kind of had to take that leap of faith, and you kind of had to trust. I felt like I had unfinished business here at Wake Forest, and I feel like I had a lot to prove.
When it came down to making the decision to stay, it was easy, and even with Coach Dickert coming in, he made it a priority to meet with me and talk to me.
Jake Dickert talking about, my first goal is to recruit this team. He even mentioned a 1 p.m. meeting he's got with Damon Claiborne.
I'm gonna grab a quick bite, and Damon's coming up to meet with me at 1 p.m., and I look forward to just setting out a schedule with all these guys. Our first meeting was just so real. We didn't mention football one time. Sometimes it might just be uncomfortable, and you might just got to be where your feet's at. And I just, like I said, just trusted in what was put in front of me, and it worked out to be, just what I needed.
A lot of high energy throughout the building. We come to work, they come to work. It's been a really good pairing, not just with the guys that have been here, but the new guys as well.
There's a new saying around here.
If you're juiceless, you're useless.
If you're juiceless, you're useless.
Write that down. If you're juiceless, you're useless. Guys, so whatever you bring, man, bring that energy. Have that fun.
This new energy or juice amongst the team and staff has been noticeably transformational.
Everybody wants to have a lot of juice. If you're juiceless, you're useless. I know that's said a lot around here these days.
I definitely felt the energy from the first day we started off, and Coach Dickert and his staff brought that every day.
We just have to keep this momentum riding. We got to keep that energy coming every single day.
I think when people begin to pull each other along, that inspires hope. And once there's hope amongst the group, there's belief amongst the group, and then once you believe something, you can achieve it. So to see them go from that first Friday where they really struggled to the second Friday where they did really well to by the third Friday, they're actually talking a little bit of crap to me because they're having fun with it. That was the coolest thing for me.
Hey, keep this this way, because I love it. When you're competing, there's no shortcuts to success. Never forget that. Football, life, relationships, it all matters. It all matters. I love where we're at. Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, you guys want to be better. You guys want to keep showing up and growing, man. Okay, you got to keep that fighting spirit. When we get back, it's on. I remember that first meeting. Everyone was there early. Everyone's sitting there. Everyone's really nervous, right? Just think of how far we've come in 8 weeks. Okay, we did the dodgeball, right? Coach Ben and his staff put you through a hell of a training. Okay, we're out here competing. You're learning. You're growing. You make a ton of mistakes. That's part of this process. Love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. When you get a break, see your coaches quick, finish the day off in classes. Gabe Kirschke, you got the break. There we go. All we got. All we need.
While the winter season is coming to a close, the staff and team have their eyes set on a new challenge, spring camp.
Hey, they want the time. It's time to hit.
I don't like taking hits. I like giving them.
Yeah, team. Why you putting the effort?
Wake Forest was the right place for me.
You got a little dog right here.